Hey everybody, this is 365 Days of Movies. This is where I rate my top 365 movies. One movie a day for a year. So, with that, let's get into this movie. Number 251, Troy, rating 7.50, released in 2004, directed by Wolfgang Petersen, starring Brad Pitt, Eric Bana, Orlando Bloom, Diane Kruger, Brian Cox, Sean Bean, Brendan Gleeson, and Peter O'Toole. Based on Homer's Iliad, the epic portrays the battle between the ancient kingdoms of Troy and the Mycenaean Greeks. While visiting Mycenaean king Menelaus, Trojan prince Paris falls for Menelaus' wife, Helen, and takes her back to Troy. Menelaus' brother, King Agamemnon, having already defeated every army in Greece, uses his brother's fury as a pretext to declare war against Troy, the last kingdom preventing his control over the Aegean Sea. So, the studio synopsis calls the kingdoms Troy and Sparta, but that's not true because Sparta, as far as I know, doesn't exist during this time period. This is Mycenaean Greece, and it's during the Bronze Age, before the Bronze Age collapsed, and after the Bronze Age collapsed, the people that populate Greece have a completely different language from the Mycenaean Greeks and a completely different culture. However, some things have come through the history, and these individuals in this movie and also in the Iliad are seen as the mythological heroes of ancient Greece, i.e. the Spartans, the Athenians, and the other ancient Greeks. But these people are even more ancient than the ancient Greeks, but their civilization ended after the Bronze Age collapse, like a lot of civilizations ended. And this movie depicts one such event between Troy and the Mycenaean Greeks. Mycenaean Greeks were mercenaries that a lot of other empires used, specifically the ancient Egyptians. And these people got a lot of weapons and armor from their, adventures throughout the Mediterranean. And so this story, for a long time, for many historians, was considered just mythology and that Troy never existed. Until an archaeologist found, or seemed to find, Troy, on like the 8th level of some city. Basically, cities end up getting built on other city on top of each other, and very popular sites, as in the kind of sites that you'd want to build a city on, end up with a lot of layers. And one of the layers is potentially Troy, and a lot of people have looked into this, and it seems more and more that at least one of these layers is Troy. And so some of this did happen, although a lot of it was greatly exaggerated, probably, but maybe a lot of it, passed through from telling to telling, and maybe some of it is true. We just don't know. My point is that it's a semi-historical movie, but it's done really well, and I love Brad Pitt's role in this. The Achilles role is one of the most important parts in the Iliad, the most exciting, the person we're rooting for, even if he's a terrible person, it doesn't matter. They're all terrible people. Everyone from the past is probably a terrible person. It doesn't matter. We want, bread and circuses, and we get that by looking at the past and the wars that they fought. And this is just a wonderful, version of the Trojan War. I don't know if others exist, but this is certainly, it's the only one I know of, so it's the best one that I know of. Hopefully they make more movies from this time period, pre-Bronze Age collapse, and I'd like to see, what the Hittites are up to, what the ancient Egyptians are up to, and maybe a movie about the sea people. That would be great. That's a tangent. Troy is awesome. Go check it out. Hey everybody. This has been 365 Days of Movies. We're going to keep plowing ahead. So let me know what you think of this movie, and if you want to discuss it further, comment below. If I get a lot of interest, I may very well make a full review of the movie, maybe even a video essay. So let me know what you think, and let's get to the next one.